This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo, yo, yo. What them say? Up to the buzz. Me don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Further on in the buzz.
That is why they part our things. And them searching. Like just on a clip them away.
What we gonna do right here is go back. Way back into time.
Sky, are you? All the respect and ice up. Like a flag. Hear me now? It's about it. Take it away.
Entertainment Buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
Okay, we want to say a very special welcome to the E-Buzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis. Of course, you know the buzz is brought to you by JN International Money Transfer. I love JN International Money Transfer. Safe, convenient, affordable.
Very affordable it is. And of course, we want to say a very special hail to our friends who are logging on social media. We want to say a special hail to our friends. Follow us on Twitter, IRIFM_FM. Or IRI_FM. Instagram, IRIFMJA. Or like IRIFM on Facebook. Yeah.
And also, we must say big up to you who are at home, Panakana, in a taxi, or at work. Just clock in and lock in to the E-Buzz. We say welcome. And then for those of you who are watching us on the internet at irifm.net, remember you can log on and watch for free. So make sure you do it right now. Clock in and lock in. As usual, we have an interesting program planned. Drum roll, you want to do the intro, Bones?
Well, right about now, I'm very proud,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've introduced them two big artists, all the way out of Germany, The brand name Ray Darwin, you dig?
Go on, man, you go on.
Ray, welcome, brethren. Very first time. This is actually quite a big deal. So we want to welcome you to the Buzz.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
Oh,
I'm glad for that.
But hold on. You've been getting...
All right, welcome, yeah?
You've been rotated on IRI for so many years. I mean, how many years? Can you even remember?
The first time I come with it from 2006. It's 2007.
See that? So that is a long time. And of course, we've got you on the Buzz now. So we're honored you could make it.
Big up.
Big up. Jahmiel, see the boss over there?
Okay.
Okay.
Right now, man.
Ezekiel. What you say from your little, you listen to that jingle, eh?
Ezekiel, you love me.
Irie.
Boy, this.
Yeah, man, know that you sharp enough.
Say, know you well, Ari. Big up to Bob Clark, of course, original.
You know that's Bob Clark's
Ezekiel.
voice, right? You know Bob Clark?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob.
Bob Clark voice.
Right.
Side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Irie. In bad. All right, so we got some hot topics we're going to talk about.
So we give you a bit of hot topics before we get to the nitty-gritty of things to talk to Ray Darwin more and, of course, Jahmiel, who is in the spotlight as our music artist. Of course, he's not really new to the business, but we're giving him that buzz break, right here on the E-Buzz. Now, of course, Twin of Twins, it's no surprise. Like, they are actually disgruntled. Of course, they had the movie Chingpo Far East Yardies. And apparently the producer has uploaded the movie online for online DVD purchases, and what Twin of Twins were doing initially was just to have the movie in theaters, right? So people would go in and watch it, and basically anything at all they put their hands on, it's comic relief. A lot of people like their slangs, and people just download and burn the thing, and and they don't get the support, and it's a lot of work that they put out to.
Well,
to get a DVD out, and just even when they did their CDs, it's a lot of work. I mean, they would do the background noise themselves. You'd hear like as if somebody's jogging, and then when someone just take your intellectual property like that and just for pleasure and whatever without them earning, at some point you're gonna be left feeling some type of way.
You're gonna be left broke. That's what you're going to be left. Because in terms of, the amount of production that goes into their work, it's layers and layers of production. And I watched Chingpo Far East Yardies, right? I went to the movie theater, and I'm saying to myself, this must have taken decades to make. The voiceovers for an old movie, and, it was a lot of work. So, well, I'm sorry to hear that still, but let us hope they give them some cuts out of the sales.
They're urging, fans and well-wishers to support the origins of raw talent, to keep it alive. So
I think a lot of artists will say that because a lot of times they will always say creativity wins out in the end, and a lot of people just take to commercialize it very quickly. I think that they should have given them a little more time for that to run, and locals go in and buy 2 popcorn and sit down and watch the movie and laugh. Because when I watched it, it was so much laughter in that movie theater. It was hilarious.
And like I said, it's a lot of hard work. You can imagine that goes into it. So if you can support, go ahead and support. I mean, when you look at even our country, it's not the norm for persons to go out there and say, buy a CD or support. Yes, it do happen, but...
Is the movie still showing in theaters now?
I should think so, yes.
I don't, I don't see, I don't see. All right. So, twins are twins. We hope that works out for you.
Absolutely.
But this is another big deal now. There's a photograph floating around on social media which shows incarcerated reggae entertainer Buju Banton. Jahmiel.
Right.
Performing with what appears to be a prison band and has sparked much chatter because, that's a big deal.
It is. Well, we actually reached out to some persons who we know are working with Buju Banton, and we were unable to make contact, but we sent a message, and we are awaiting the response. Nonetheless, Bounty Killer had shared a photo on his Instagram, so he captioned the pic saying, and I'm quoting here, Buju Banton performing live last week inside the facility, keeping the spirit alive. Blessing goes out to him and his family. The Jamaican flag visual too patriotic. Hashtag free Buju and hashtag give cartel his appeal. Hashtag freedom is a must. End quote. So,
full of hashtag you.
So that's good if, Gargamel getting an opportunity to do him thing and perform, don't?
I mean,
because music in itself is therapy, and I can barely do like a 2-hour flight and don't move. Can you imagine? You're just constrained. You have certain restrictions.
A lot.
You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. So, and music is something that you love. So for him to get an opportunity to use that space to say, perform and do what you love, I can just imagine how him feel. Yeah. That has to be.
When everything is so structured in terms of your movement, going to the bathroom, what time you eat, what recreation you're going to be able to do. No, man. If he's able to do that, it's a good thing. Get a little spirit out of him. Get him moving and feeling free. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. And it gets back to with our ancestors, because back in the days they would sing. They would sing and they would dance. So, it's our people, black people, is not just today. We're using song as a way of...
And music.
And, to release.
Stay connected to the spirit.
Yeah, so, real thing.
So we got Lisa Hyper.
Yes, what happened?
Oh, my goodness. No, Lisa Hyper was fined $27,000 and reprimanded by Magistrate Simone Wolf-Rees when she appeared in the corporate area resident magistrate court in St. Andrew recently. Now, she when they called me, how much day enough to come from buzzing up. Lisa, sorry, me miss your call, darling. Sorry about that here, but you never realized here you. The 26-year-old former Gaza member pleaded guilty with explanation to disorderly conduct and common assault following an altercation with another woman on June 2. It's a war thing. You understand?
So we hear that she was fined $25,000 for the disorderly conduct, and then the $2,000 for behaving rowdy in the police station, where she, along with the other woman, apparently they were using a lot of expletives. And in addition to that, there was like a spitting war between the two women, and 2,000 Jamaican dollars for that.
$2,000? I should have 2,000 US.
So but that's that. But
I tell you.
So let's hope, some lessons were learned there. $27,000. Maybe not. But let's see what happens.
All right, so we got Ray Darwin here. Big deal. Here. That's a big deal again.
I think we should start with Jahmiel and then we go to Ray.
Yeah,
things with me face. You get me? I say, I know only people can connect to that when me just me not really hear that type of
as that women and men deal with things differently.
Right.
So I will agree in saying that in a home growing and a female, they need that energy. With every same breath, you have a lot of persons who are coming from broken homes and they are successful.
Greatest reggae one drop.
Right.
I licensed it to Greensleeve.
Right.
I also did an independent licensing to Tads. So that way, as a producer artist, I was able to control my product
Right.
and make my own money. And then me now go tell you about dub plate. Forget it.
No, Jesus, please.
Wow. No, of persons saying, look, I have been burned. They're so tied up in contracts and situation, and here it is. We listened to you talk. Initially, you said that you were nervous. You were doing things, you weren't reaping the benefits, but then you kept on doing it. And one song, you're okay from one song.
Yeah, that song I think was somewhat kind of spiritual intervention to just justify the situation I'm giving myself with the turbulence situation. We got into a little kind of difficult situation with Exterminator, who was, God rest his soul, I'm a virgin. We meet him at Frankfurt and we talk about it.
Right.
And him was representing turbulence at the time, and with Luciano Blatta make a movie at the same time.
Yes.
And we were all part of this whole project. And right now, for me, it was a blessing. Every disappointment ended up being favorable.
Yes, favorable. Right. Yeah, and I mean, it's been an awesome journey for you. When I'm looking at all of that work that you just mentioned a while ago, you gave us a concentrated version of it, but I'm telling you that it's a lot of power players that you were doing work with.
And then I went to Germany, Belgium. I went some part to Abu Dhabi in the Middle East.
Wow.
Dubai.
Wow.
One song.
Yeah.
How did you
Wow.
Well, I'm foreseeing that you didn't stretch the one song out in like 10 minutes, but you had like other songs that you would pad to deliver a set. How did you make it work with one song?
Because I always had my my album ready. But what happened is that this one song was running, and Tads wanted to put out another one, but I felt like I wanted to make the song breathe and run, because it wouldn't go on away a whole pa clash it up win at New York with my tune, and then me now I tell you now, after I reach a certain amount of dub, there's a sound system called Pow in Cologne, and him the one catch a plane a Montego Bay, and I meet him at Kingston, and him they go get a charter flight to Montego Bay because he missed the flight at Kingston, and I drive him through Spanish Town and fly. When we reach at the airport I'm tired of my smoke, right? So I say, just whine and go in at the studio downstairs, and I say, how are you, the Virgin? Him say, I don't play a session that man, and when him done with me, me sing till my jaw hurt me. It's like about the first Money Man was like about 2,600, and I don't play it alone. I'm say, blood fire.
That's good.
That's not cursing.
Blood, fire,
as long as you said fire, you're all
fire,
right.
yeah. It's blood and it's fire.
Kaboom!
And I saw the song that go on.
Yeah.
And then I just give thanks. I'm just humbling.
Yeah.
Because my philosophy is the music is bigger than me.
Vote is almost like the more ratings you will get. And when Omi is also a prime example because that track came out like years ago and it is now close to platinum. You understand? And weeks on the billboard. So I want you to expound on that a little bit. The importance of allowing your songs to breathe so you can reap the benefits of your work.
I'm a songwriter and a producer, and I look at my songs like my kids. One is going to be a doctor, one is going to be a runner, one going to be a farmer, one can even be a maintenance man. And the personality and the characteristics. I could jeopardize this. I said, you know what? May I?
Right.
Just allow it for run and see what happens. Take a chance. Take a risk. Don't get greedy and hungry and panic. Because when money bigger than you, you got to do them things there. When you're bigger than money, you just use it for what you need in your lives and your family. Put it in its place.
And that is very solid what you said. Do not allow money to run you.
Right.
Know what I mean?
You're bigger than money, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what it is, as she was saying, in terms of just a lot of people trying to put out so much music. And what happens is one song drowns the other,
Exactly.
until you realize that.
I'm comfortable with that because him don't know, say, made it do a dance song.
And at the end of that, he's trekking to St. Thomas.
No.
And year after year,
him do it.
He does this thing.
Big respect.
Bushman, you're always just readily available.
Selfless Rasta. Jano.
Well, man, I tell you, 3 or 4 years after, where I'll get the chance to get to radio airplay and stuff. But I still was pursuing the music and things. But IRFM was that station there where.
But I must also say big up to all the entertainers, Beanie Man, Bugle, TOK, Junior Reed, and the One Blood family, Bunga Herman, Cherry Natural, Eka Mouse, Profai, Keznamdi Jabooks, Danai, Loyal Flame, Zaga, Kaini, Sophia Squire, Keke I, D-Meds. I was extremely proud of the E-Buzz music artists.
Man, them shot all of our new artists that we had. Book a book.
Kenny Smith, J. Prince, Shakespeare, Book a book.
I asked a question earlier and you were talking about how people should let their music take time to grow.
Yes, and
stuff
breathe.
Like that.
Yes.
And I think that Bugle songs have gotten great space to grow. And when we watched Bugle perform the other night, trust me,
he worked, man. You worked.
The man mature, man.
Mature.
The man have the thing, and the man not even take time. The man does know say a lot of artists there for work, and him just a cut and got you on everything where the man
shot.
Touch, you know, man.
Everything shot, man. Everything.
Everything shoot off, you know, man.
But I was so proud of him when I brought him on. When he just started, and he just like he knew the right songs for the right occasion. I'm just
tell the man just do it and done.
Yeah, man. He presented them very, very well.
Yeah,
very
man.
proud.
Yeah, man.
Bugle, big up yourself, and thank you.
And big up to Bugle as well. Big up to you, Jahmiel, for coming on board.
Big up to Junior Reed too.
Yes.
Junior Reed. And the whole
Junior
family.
Reed, you know. And trust me, Junior Reed is a stalwart. And then, guess what? Jabon.
Yes.
Eka Mouse, man.
Eka Mouse.
Jabu. You know, I don't even want to forget anybody, so I have sent for my complete list so I can have all the names in front of me, so we don't leave off anybody at all.
Jabooks, everybody. Loyal Flames was awesome. Zaga was awesome. Everyone was awesome. They really worked well.
Good. It was a good side.
It was good.
Yeah,
It grew.
awesome.
And I knew that would say, like, the thing I grew and the whole effort, the speeches, the people that came from Africa, the whole thing everything was properly put together, and trust me, I think IRFM pulled it off again.
Again, yeah.
It was
again, yes.
It was
a good
spectacular. We must say big up to Kabuma at Kero, big up to Muta Baruka, big up to the entire programs department who worked tirelessly to make it a success. Big up to the engineers. Big up to the IT department. I mean, you have some persons on the day who did not even get a chance to rest or do anything, but you're dedicated to a cause. And it's that kind of dedication we have to highlight and big up people. Big up Shane Clark, big up O'Brien, DJ. I mean, I can't even get into the list because the list is so lengthy. Yes. I just have to keep it like wide. But Bushman, no, seriously.
Manners and respect,
Me did
Bushman.
have to call you to make the world know, say, you not take time when you give off your services. I like it.
Yes, sir.
Big up yourself.
And Kashima, if you talk about yourself, because effortlessly, maybe in the whole world too.
And big up the people who came out. Like when I really looked at everyone at that gathering, there were plenty people. I'm very bad with numbers, but a lot of
get hurt.
of persons. But when you look at the faces, when in the boiling sun hot, people can stand up, hold firm, and listen to a speech, not moving. Stand up, hold firm, and watch performances. Stand up, hold firm, and listen to Muta play black music. And not budging, not trying to... Yes, the sun was was overbearing for others, but then the majority just stood up, like real warriors. And it felt so good to see that kind of vibration. And then for sister, look here, irrespective of what is happening, like there is still hope among our people.
Well,
you know what I mean? All is not lost.
Well, Bushman, I want to thank you because you really gave
Thanks
selflessly.
again.
And I'm very proud to say that I didn't work hard. I worked smart.
Bones, you did work smart, and we love your energy.
I
We're happy.
Smart.
We welcome him, Bushman, to the Garvey celebration.
Kamina, burn up
He
in a
came
sun.
on board.
I am
big
too
up to
dark
Isis,
for that
big up to
already.
Amina Blackwood Meeks.
Yes.
I mean, it was a real nice vibration. It was really good. It was a lot of work. And big up to the people them who came out and supported it.
It was a great time. But as I said, I didn't work hard. I worked smart. So I
enjoyed myself.
I did not stay in the sun and become tanned because I need not a tan at this point. Because if we had lost current that night and I was walking around, no one would have seen me. Because I would have just blended with the abyss of darkness. But I must tell you, it was such a good vibes. And what I liked is the backstage. No, backstage is normally a recipe for chaos. There's always mix up and all sorts of just mix up backstage. Everybody was lined up in a queue ready to work. They were just ready.
Everybody.
We did not have to look once to find somebody. I said, who is next? Oh, Kez Namdi is next. While another artist is performing, Kez Namdi's little band is up on stage already. Setting up. 2-2s, he was ready to perform. He had a band. And you would have thought he was tracks because he was just on and off real quick.
Yeah.
So it was smooth.
I mean, big up to everybody. And also big up to the artists them who burned me out backstage and cussed me off because you didn't get a chance to go on the show.
My name again? Red Clothes.
No, there were a lot of them.
Amos,
it's like what I don't appreciate is
Red Clothes is Wapadimos,
Yeah, but
not just him alone, but you did have a lot of persons who could not understand why they weren't getting to go on the show. Like you have a long list of entertainers. Of course, everybody cannot work if you're coming on the day. I understand the concept. Book feet, you look feet. Also, in the same breath, I would appreciate like when you have a Bushman, you have a Bongo Herman, you have other persons who understand the Marcus Garvey fight and understand the importance of carrying on the message to want to be a part of such a celebration before the hype. You feel me? So the fact that you're gonna come on the day, all about the hype, all about that, and then wanting to go on when we have when we have a Bushman who been here from 10 o'clock in the morning,
and
waiting to perform, and if we put everybody who just come now for the hype and not so much for the Marcus Garvey celebration or the cultural heritage of Fiwi people.
The thing that what I couldn't figure is that you see us up there with a stage manager, and people back there with a run out, and you just come in and you say, yo, me want a piece of this, you know. And you say, understand me, this is a situation where we have a long run order. One song me I do it, now kill you, you know. And I say, it's going to kill the whole show if you do one song.
Somebody even said that they wanted to do half a song.
How you do that?
I'm like, big up yourself though, but next year I am willing and ready to sign you
Link
up. It's
up
crazy,
early.
but big up to everybody who came out. Again, Bushman, big up
I
to
think
the entire team.
I think it was hectic, and you guys did quite well with the way of everything play out. Because one of the things, nobody get hurt, as we say again, and
No
everyone was on point, and the thing went smooth.
Seamless. You know? I say that. The show was
Believe
seamless.
me, and I had a great time.
I had a good time too.
Very great time.
Yeah, man.
Well,
drink all the water because it was hot, and the asphalt was pushing a lot of heat.
Me I tell you,
But
could have boiled
everything went well. And I want to say again before I go, thanks to the staff of IRFM to pull off such a great work. Marcus is like a messiah. One time where I say, if we are talking about togetherness and to pull together as a nation, we need philosophies and opinions of Marcus Garvey, and you see what we really are dealing with. And if you know the IRFM can pull this off every year, and I give thanks to be a part of it. Yes, and it's a great work. I will continue doing this. I want to love to the artists in the studio. A blessing and love, a blessings and love again. I said,
man.
Big respect.
Yes, So we just continue doing what we're doing because we know what we're doing and we know what we're about and we know what we're for and we have identified ourselves and we keep on doing this because we know what it is about. Give thanks again.
All right, thank you so much again, Bushman, on behalf of the management and staff at IRA. And just quickly, Bones, if you can just highlight and go through and just do a thank you to everybody who participated.
Oh, well, you know, these are some of the cultural groups. The Moortown Maroons, the Akumpong Maroons, Charlestown Maroons, Scots Hall Maroons, Port Morant Kumina Group, Ras Ivy and the Nyabingi Drummers, Prince Tiba and the Sons of Thunder, Profi and the Nyabingi Drummers also, Trelawney Town Flagstaff Maroons, to name a few.
Also want to say big up to the sponsors who supported the Marcus Garvey celebration. Big up to Starlight, big up to OJ, Monique College, Petcom Otrius, Liquid Nitro, Island Dairies, Browns Dry Clean, Adwan Nutrition for Life, Our United, Total Tools, Better Wheels, Janak, Nordo Bauxite, Marvelous Water, and RADA. So, a big thank you to everybody who came out and made that a possibility. Big up to the entertainers again. Mama Cafe, Little Ice Contractor, Jaja Youth. Big up to Jaffet, D-Meds, Aisha Bell, Richie Innocent, Keke I, Sophia Squire, Jahmiel. Thank you.
And I want to big up especially our entertainment buzz new
Look
acts.
here. Can I spend a little time on them? I felt so proud of the music artists, like what we do on the Buzz. Week after week, we provide a platform for young and upcoming entertainers. Book a Book, he killed it. Secure, he killed it.
You know what most remember about that? When name the beatbox and the Rastaman they come up in the big hat.
Mixing Lab.
Mixing Lab.
Mixing Lab was spectacular.
Spectacular. He was just here the other day too.
Also, I say big up to Shakespeare, J. Prince, Kenny Smith, Kaini, Prophecy, Loyal Flames, Danai, Jabooks, Zaga, Keznamdi. Big up to Fantan Moja, Bugle, T.O.K., Bunger Herman, Ika Mouse, Bushman, Junior Reed, and the One Blood family. And of course, Ras Moses, who dressed the part for Marcus. I'm like, you're looking rather dapper, Beanie Man. He's like, well, yes, it's a Garvey celebration. So he was looking the part. Thank you so much to everybody.
He must say, what? Must say, the doctor Beanie Man said, Ras Moses back up there.
And what I appreciated with Beanie Man too is that he doctored his set, pun intended. He doctored his set to suit the Garvey celebration. So that was really cool.
Well, I hope that Fantan Moja's pants will be a little loose. Listen,
Fantan was entertaining to
He
watch.
was awesome. Fantan Moja was just awesome. When he walked on stage and do a high kick there, anybody in him way going to get a damage,
Kick out.
Him kick out, kick where, him nearly get kick off. But he was very, very good. And he understood his set. He was short and he did a powerful set and him gone.
It was really entertaining. It was good. And again, big up IRFM and big up to the staff. Big up in particular Kabuma Atskeru. Big up the entire programs department who worked tirelessly. engineering department, IT, and yeah.
And the
volunteers on the day.
But that should be everybody.
I don't even want to get into the names.
Yes, that
but
would be
Shana,
everybody.
oh God, Shana, boy, she can work.
Well, I tell you, it was a great show.
All right, it was indeed. Now, back to Ray Darwin and Jahmiel.
Why may I tell you,
What
Ray?
can we look out for in terms of projects or what's in the pipeline, album, tours?
Well, after the album, the song went, I made a decision. I could come back again and come with some songs, but what I did, I made an investment. I opened a restaurant and a bar in Hamburg for 3 years. So I was doing live entertainment, acoustic music. And
At
then-
your establishment?
Yes.
Mm.
So
Wow.
last year I sold it, and then I recorded a new album.
Mhm.
And I'm in the process now of slowly, one by one, releasing these into 2016. One collaboration I did with Muta, as you played a snippet.
How did that collaboration come about with Muta?
Yeah.
We were at in Maroon Town, because I live in Buff Bay, and right, Charlestown is right above there. And
Yes.
he was up there, and I always, like I told you, when I was at Muta is like a guru, you know. So I was at his house the time when Tony Rebel said, "Yo, Bridget, you see that tune there? You don't need nothing else."
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right,
And
right.
then I've been thinking about Muta because this song I have called Games, I could come with a love song or one of them popular songs that will make the charts.
Right.
But me love Jamaica.
Right.
And I, as a person who want the politician to be held accountable for what's going on here, because I see a thing of blaming the victims.
Yes.
And if I have no proof that they're following the dictates of external forces,
Right,
or it appears that way.
Right.
And me see my people in my suffer and nothing I get better. I hear them I go vote.
Right.
So me write one song called Games.
We played a snippet of it, but I think we should play it in its entirety. People get an idea of how deep this song is.
And not only that, me
Yes.
here say them I mind the cockpit mount. Me grew up in a Jamaica where that's like
Part of
you
you.
digging into my skin.
Yes. Yes.
Where does it end?
Mm-hmm. Let's hear the song Games. Let's hear it in its entirety so we can get an idea. We played a snippet, and this is a song with you and Muta.
Muta did, and I didn't care about making money or making charts. Me care about voicing some accountability for what's going on here politically.
Right. O'Brien, this is the song.
So everybody try the Jamaican landscape and I call it development. Well, me I say the mining of the Cockpit Mountain, a pure madness, wickedness.
Pretty soon it's another debate. Don't spill no blood for put no food on them plate. If them want my vote, them have to pay up front. For years and years and not no month. Me said the last time me check, me see them credit done. The last time me check, me said I no money, no fun. You got to define what you give for my vote, what you give for my vote. Yeah. They playing it all over, playing it all over. No referee, and the message gets colder.
Know them plan. Take a stand.
With no referee, stupidity gets bolder. Life is so wild, it's the struggle that I discovered. Trying to make yourself surface color coded and confined. The war continues, the battle to see who will get over. Always and only the team behind the plan. They feel so clever in their upper level. We forever love and die, you crazy little devil. You show no respect for existence, and his people said the Lion of a Judah with the bass and the treble. They playing it all over, playing it all over. No referee, and the message gets colder.
Know them plan. Take a stand. And soon them a come knock on your door again. I go on like you and them a friend. But we know them plan. Destroying the land.
Pretty soon it's another debate. Don't spill no blood, we put no food on them plate. If them want my vote, them have to pay up front. For years and not no month. Me said the last time me check, me see them credit done. The last time.
Wow. You did your own harmonies, Ray?
Yeah, I'm a little harmony freak. I do my own production, and yeah, it was so happened with this album. I don't know if you know his name, Paul Castick, the whole Maxi Priest and Command.
Yeah, I know Paul very well, yeah.
They were in Europe.
Yeah.
And a show got cancelled with them, with Maxi Priest. And them said, boy, I'm broke, you know. I said, when I come to Germany, man, and them just come in, and all of them come in, and we go in the studio and like the whole thing live, virgin. And
wow.
Make them eat a food, because they don't sell the restaurant, and I'm a virgin them, and food I feed.
Right.
And we make the whole album, man.
Whole album?
Yeah, man, live and direct. We would have come on in Maliban.
What's there?
Rudy Valentino would do the production for Tess and Chin for years with our big tune, the first one. And he was there too. And
when you,
Taddy P.
Yes, face in your face.
I'm a boy. You know, you're right, dirty.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I tell you something. You were always talking about you're doing your own production and owning your product in terms of licensing and
critical
for the folks out there. I mean, I think Kishima mentioned it earlier, but just for emphasis to reinforce the point, because a lot of artists do great songs and the songs are world renowned, and you would have thought because they do these songs and they've gone so far in popularity and in sales, but a lot of these artists are broke because they didn't make the right arrangements with the song in terms of from a business standpoint. When you have it that way, what would you advise them?
Like I say, if you gonna surface on somebody's rhythm, right?
Yes.
You use it and you get the visibility. However,
right,
when a company calls to license your song, they don't want to talk to the artist, they want to talk to the producer.
Right.
So
right,
if you can get into an agreement with the producer that will provide some kind of facilitating your financial situation, then you do that. But if you can't, at the same time, you should somehow look into owning your product and stepping up your
very
game.
Important.
That is the key thing to what you just said, owning your product. But Jahmiel, talk to us a little bit about what we can expect from you.
All right. So recently I finished up a mixtape. Yeah, Gain the World mixtape. You can look out for that very soon. Thinking about doing an album though. As I say, very soon. And you don't know, this Saturday I'll be performing live in Chilani. Warsaw.
Oh, where's
Albertown.
Yeah.
Albertown.
Oh,
Me after
big up
Saturday.
Chilani.
Big up Albertown.
Yeah, I'm there live this Saturday. You know, Sunday me have Portland. Place called Aspen Beach. Yeah, me I did this on Sunday, and we have South Beach, Miami, September 11th.
Oh, yeah, say.
Yeah,
Jahmiel.
That's
yeah,
one palm.
Yeah, yam your meal. Yeah, like that. Yeah, eat your meal, Jahmiel. All right, well, speaking of a meal, we're talking about some pan chicken, you know. I don't.
The veg chunks not the pan in there. What go
on? No matter. We're going to find out. You see. All right. So there's going to be the Panex event
hosted by CB Foods.
CB Foods. So we have Sabrina Watson. She's the brand manager of Grace Foods and Services. Sabrina.
Hi. Good evening. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm looking forward to Saturday.
All right, that's why we're here. Talk to us about Saturday, August 22. Talk to us about the Panex. What is that all about? Where, when, who is on there, how much to get in?
Okay, well, Panex is the 10th anniversary of the CB Pan Chicken Championships, the biggest, most exciting cooking competition in Jamaica. So what we have are Jamaica's most talented pan chicken men and women coming together to do cook-offs, regional. So Saturday, August 22nd in Portmore at the UDC Car Park, starting at 12 o'clock, is the first regional championships. So what we have are 7 parishes that will come and do that cook-off, and they will then vie for the chance to go on to the finals, which will be November 1st. So on Saturday, lots of excitement. We have on the agenda after the cooking competition, Agent Sasko, Gotti, Ding Dong. Pretty Boy Floyd will be the MC on that day.
Yes.
And it's free. So let me say that first and foremost, Jamaica, it is a free event. So you don't have to pay to come in. And here's a good thing. How much do you normally pay for a pan chicken on a regular basis?
About $300-$400, sometimes $500.
All right. Well, you get it for a nice $300 discount that day. All the pan chicken men will be selling pan chicken for $300. So just a measly $300, and you get your chicken, you get the excitement, you get to taste different recipes. And then the thing about it is for Grace Tomato Ketchup, which is the official ketchup, because let's face it, what is pan chicken without Grace Tomato Ketchup?
That's right.
Right?
That's
The
right.
two go perfectly together. You can't have one without the other. So what Grace Tomato Ketchup does at pan chicken is we give the contestants tomato ketchup so that they can do their signature sauces, and we have what is called the Grace Ketchup Catch the Taste competition. So the participants, all the pan chicken men have their little secret sauce, a little secret sauce to help their chicken taste the best in their region. So we have that, and we give a prize to the contestant who comes out with the best sauce of the day. So we're looking forward to that one.
Well, that's so it's August 22. What time should we get out to the venue in terms of what's a good time to be there?
Okay, we'll start at 12, and the pan chicken men will be there. All the setup will be there, all the different sponsors, because Grace Foods will be there, not only doing ketchup, we'll be there with our soups, we'll be there doing fries with our signature sauces for the fries as well, made with tomato ketchup. National Baker will be there, Copperwood Porks, Rainforest Foods, and this one I'm sure everybody will be happy to hear. In addition to having admission free, you also get complimentary Wi-Fi, courtesy of Flow, on the ground. So, people always looking forward to that. Pepsi and Red Chef will be there to keep everybody refreshed, and Spiritual Spices will also be there. So all these sponsors will be there with their setups starting from 12 o'clock. So the earliest you come out, you can enjoy the best of the show and the most of the show until we get into the evening when we have the concert. So come out as early as possible.
All right, thank you so much, Sabrina Watson.
Thank you so much. Of course, we know Panex.
Brand manager of Grace Foods and Services.
tell
You did a great job in selling CB Panex.
On Saturday.
All right, thank you so much. All right, now another event that's happening, we have Myers Fitness Center. They're having their 5th annual Gym Expo. Online joining us now, we have Randy Myers. Randy, welcome to the Buzz.
Thank you for having me. How are you doing tonight?
We are feeling fit.
Big up, Randy.
Great. Yeah, man. Respect. Big up yourself too now.
All right. Talk to us about the
Myers Fitness Center Gym Expo.
Right.
What can we expect there?
Well, I'm telling you, the excitement and fun is just like popping right now. We are like shaking and getting ready for that special day. Jamaica is engaged. We are engaged. Senton, all over. It is just like just counting on the days. So, of course, we have a lot of fun, excitement, and stuff, engaged and ready for this main day, which is going to be, of course, Saturday coming up. And yes, we'll be, it's where we have a gym. We have over 16 gyms from across Jamaica will be coming together right here in Ocho for a fun, pack, dynamic aerobics and fitness activities, We'll be doing, put it this way, think about the different types of physical activities, we'll be doing it, such as, we'll be having a complete outdoor gym setup.
Okay.
From treadmill, ellipticals, benches, you name it. And of course, we'll be doing competitions, such as we'll be doing what we call our family boot camp competition. We'll be doing a push-up competition and also doing an endurance competition. Of course, we have prizes for these. Our boot camp competition is going to be $20,000 for the winner. And of course, our push-up competition prize is $10,000. Endurance competition prize, of course, is $20,000, right? We also have what we call our boot boxing prize, which is going to be $10,000. This is one of the routine we teach across Jamaica on our campaign trip. So, people are looking forward. The gyms Jamaica are looking forward for this one. And of course, we have a lot of prizes, We have over $250,000 in cash and prizes to give away on the day of our main event, of course. And yes, of course, we have also free medical checks. We have free blood pressure and sugar. And also we have free HIV tests also to give away on the day of the event.
No,
I'm sorry?
Randy, for some of our listeners who are listening to you right now and they're thinking, look, oh wow, I want to be a part of this fitness thing, but just the fact of you talking about, all the exercises and everything that will be happening on the day, some people are probably, oh wow, I'm exhausted. Will you have something for persons who are trying to get fit but they're not there? For example, Bones would like to come, but I don't know if he'll be able to do the Zumba, kickboxing, the dynamic aerobics, the aerobic soca dances, the aerobics African move. What do you have for persons like that who is not 100% fit but they want to go in that direction?
I am mentally fit. Not my body. That body going to be in pain.
All right. So, of course, as you mentioned, yes, if you desire just to come by, for information and so on, yes, of course, you would love if you can come in and be a part of what is going to happen. But, of course, we'll have advisor, as it relates to health reasons, because, of course, we want to edify people more about the many benefits there are, as we are aware that other people not so much aware of the many benefits there are as it relates to physical engagement. So you can come on in. I'm sure we'll have somebody. We have trainers, instructors, and medical assistants. So give all the necessary guidelines as it relates to the benefits there are. So you can come in and upload. Get a little bit more information about the physical activities. And also we'll have and also to give on guidelines, as it relates to, a better way of dieting, which is, we know that it's very important that we consider healthy dieting, so we have a lot of stuff.
Is there an admission?
Repeat that for me, please.
Is there an admission to be a part of this?
Well, of course, yes. We have tickets at $500 and also the raffling 30-inch TV, which is sponsored by the Blingers. I'm going to touch a little bit about my sponsors soon. Yes, of course, we'll be having that in place.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Randy. We'll see you on Saturday. And I'm happy that you gave Bones that information because it means now that I will have a date. So thank you.
You are so much welcome.
I'm known to stand up my dates, especially if it's pain. But
sounds like you're venturing off into another.
Right. No, I didn't fitness me at that.
All right, but thank you so much, Randy.
Yes, and thank you for having me out.
Big up yourself, Randy.
Yeah, man.
Every time.
Have a good night, yeah.
All right, so that's Randy Myers, and make sure you check out Myers Fitness Center 5th Annual Gym Expo. Bones is gonna be there. It's gonna be awesome.
Of course.
Now we also have the school bus fair happening. So we have Tari Lavelle. Tari, welcome.
Me more for the bus fair.
Thank you. What's going on?
How are you doing, sir? Talk to us a little bit about this great grand fair. What's this all about?
School bus fair.
The school bus fair. Where is it going to be? And talk to us about what is it all about? What time should we get there? If there's an admission, let us know what the cost is.
All right. So the Digital Star School Bus is going to be held in Sir St. William Grand Park, and it's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
It's full of fun, full of lots of excitement. It's hosted by Bada Bling, Terry Carell, Miss Kitty, who are performed by IKEA, Ching Ching, Ding Dong. We have back-to-school supplies like backpacks, exercise books. I mean, we have a health fair, so you can come and get your health checks right before school. So we just, we're really excited about Saturday.
Is there an admission to see like all those performances and then to be for the entertainment and so forth?
No, man. I mean, the reason why we're doing this is because we want to give back to the community. It's all about giving back to the downtown community. And there is no cover charge to come into the Digital Star School Bus. So just come
come out. It's a free health village. You can get your hair cut. That will also be free. And make sure you check out the school bus where we're going bus and everything that you need with the school bags, the pencils, the books, everything.
All right.
Well, it's very important because a lot of people are getting prepared for back to school, and of course the expenses of back to school. I've seen some people that a budget from 2 months ago said, "Why you say when August done?"
And it's really good that Digicel is doing an initiative like this to
Big
give back
stuff.
to the community and then also to aid with back to school preparations. Not only can you get back to school gears, but you can get a haircut.
But I see there's a show here. Who are some of the performers you got going on?
Okay, so we have IKEA performing.
Yes.
We have Ching Ching performing. We have Ding Dong performing. And he's been really energetic throughout the entire summer for our summer campaign.
Right.
So we're really excited to have him on stage. And we'll have different surprises as well. Once you have Miss Kitty there, it's lots and lots of excitement and giveaways like tablets, phones, credits. We have our sponsors that are on board that will be giving away things like Pepsi, the Ministry of Education, Kingston Bookshop, Sangsters, JUTC, they'll be there. So you can come and top up your bus cards, all those things.
Right.
Honey Bun will be there. So, there's lots of giveaways. We're going to really have an exciting day. So, make sure everybody comes out this Saturday to St. William Grand Park.
Thank you so much, Tari Lovell. It's going to be awesome. And of course, it's for the kids, and it's always making the back to school situation a lot easier, making sure that they get out to school in style. So we give thanks, all right? And big ups to Digicel, yeah?
Yeah, man, definitely. We really understand that this is an economically challenging time for our customers. So we really want to give back to our customers. So that's why we ensure that we make it free, really give back to the community, really give back to our customers, and really make them feel that we appreciate them.
All right.
Give
Thank you
thanks,
so
Tari.
much. And of course, Tari Lovell, he's sponsorship executive of Digicel. On that note, we are going to take a break, but we're also going to open the phone lines and give you an opportunity to interact with Ray Darwin and Jahmiel. So the numbers to call, 974-5051.
974-5043.
Or 974-5079. We're going to open the phone lines after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Even with all the sacrifices we had to make, my mother always made sure I had just what I needed. So when she went abroad to work, I knew I'd be okay. Yes, it was a little hard sometimes her not being there, but that's how JN Money Transfer really became a part of our story. JN Money Transfer made things easier. You call it sending money, we call it sending love. That's something we were never short on. That's my love story. What's yours? Send funds with JN Money Transfer. It's love well sent.
If you have freedom, and if you think you're supreme, and if you have power, and if you're hot, you're not saying nothing till you're irie.
All right, just want to say welcome back to those of you who are just joining us. You're inside the E-Buzz. It comes to you courtesy of...
But you just left me hanging, sir. Yes, it's brought to you by JN International Money Transfer. I love JN International Money Transfer. It's safe, it's convenient, and it's affordable.
See, I was trying to do like a collab. Look at how Ray and Jahmiel did their collab.
But
you had to mess that up.
you tell them, say them how do a collab.
Bones, Jano,
No
man.
intro, not depend at the collab there.
So the lines are now open. Feel free to call in, ask your question, comment, queries, or big ups for Ray Darwin and Jahmiel. So we're taking your telephone calls now.
Yes. And I'm not saying more call for no phone in because you see all the one Ray Darwin him now. Boy, I tell you.
Don't go there.
It's just
And
easy.
big up the
And
people
Jahmiel.
on social media.
Yeah, yeah.
Both of you are getting a lot of love from Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So
Big up to everybody who
yeah.
in tune right now.
Yeah, man. Of
Real
course.
Bongo Naya, Selector Princess, Jean, Lori, Chin. Say some of the names quickly. We have Selector Brush One, Destin
my
Media.
personal DJ that though.
Oh yeah? All right. We have Superior Gentleman. Yeah. Bonesy can't help out, no?
Yeah,
Can't find nothing. But
so me and this thing, yeah.
So what? I know initially before we went on to talking about the events, we learned about what's in the pipeline, what's coming up, what you're working on. All right, Buzz through caller, you live.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome, caller.
How you doing?
We're good. How are you?
You know I'm doing super excellent.
Ah, big up.
Bones.
How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. Kashima.
Hi.
I must begin up with the Marcus Garvey celebration. Trust me.
Thank you.
It was a good one.
It was
I
great.
pick up the MP, because she was the only politician there. What's your name? Shiny?
Oh,
Even though I am a PNP and she's on the next, I want to call that name. Look,
Ted calling for Ray Darwin and Jahmiel.
Yeah,
It's
man,
not
but
about
Katrina.
politics. Yes.
Katrina.
Yes, Ted.
Bad. Trust me, I miss her.
All right.
All right.
You may have you will get us your surprise as early as in the AM.
Yeah, man, no problem. Ray Darwin.
Yo.
Big up yourself, daddy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Jahmiel.
Manners are respect.
Yeah, respect. Not tell you no lie, Ray Darwin, I hear you a long time over the airwaves. You understand? What advice you give to upcoming artists right now? Because, you know, I hear them putting out some material, and I think it fits. Because when they send like certain music, like to Ellie Kelly, she just listen it and just dump it in her car, or send it like to Biggie or the GT Taylor, or the Super Queen, Lady Renee. You understand? So what advice would you give them? And Kashima, and I must say, I want to say big up to the AMD crew in Farm Pen. They're giving back to the people and the church. Free book,
Ted,
free
letting Ray Donovan answer your question.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, Mr. Universe will wait. No problem, Katrina.
All right.
But I still have to big up the AMD for that good venture that they're going on with next
All
week.
right. Thank you so much for sharing, Ted. Ray, you can go ahead with just a few minutes remaining. We want to squeeze in a few more telephone calls.
It's a very difficult question to answer, but most I can say you have to be honest about what you're doing. If you're going to do music as a hustling and just try to just put out something and kind of prostitute the music, you're not going to surface. It has to come from the heart. I know that life is difficult in Jamaica and we all want to try to find but the easy way is the hardest way. You have to learn music, you know? Like the guys who look at Raging Fire. These guys, I met them when I started with Raging Fire. They're from Edna Manley High School. I met them singing gospel, and me and them do a lot of work in a race for Chris Blackwell over Island Village, and then we tour with them with Battle of the Bands. So I suggest that people really develop themselves, their minds, read, and don't just listen after some artists and start following. Expand on your lyrical content. That's why Vibes Cartel, if you listen to him, he has his finger on the pulse because he's intelligent and him just don't try to hustle the music. He educate himself and then it have some depth, and that's what I think.
Those are some solid advice right there. Key thing to it, just wrap it up. Don't prostitute the music.
That's
know
right.
yourself.
That is true.
All right, so we're taking your telephone calls for Jahmiel and Ray Darwin.
We have a few minutes left.
Buzz through calling you live.
Yeah, man, blessed. Wagwan Kishima.
Wagwan, big up.
Yeah, man, a Shaka Warrior passed too, you know?
Shaka Warrior, I see you briefly at the
Yes,
Garvey
I
celebration
met him,
and you
I
run
met him.
off, man. By the time I say Shaka, you're gone.
I'm busy, you know.
Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Big up Shaka, good to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah, man, blessed bones. I don't know you have that Marcus thing, you know. And Bushman, me and no car to say, yo, Bushman have to get that forward, you know.
Yeah, man.
Good man.
Yeah.
Go on, good.
Yeah, man, he did a whole time with you, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we
Yeah,
have
man,
Ray
I'm
Darwin in
well
studio and Jahmiel. You want to make a comment or a question to them?
Yeah, man, Wagwan Radar.
Ray Darwin.
Yeah, man, Ray Darwin. Yeah, man, blessed.
Yeah, man, blessed love, man. Give thanks. you
Yeah,
know?
man, the two we have when we was a youth.
I tell you.
The granny,
Yeah, man, I want the bad, you know.
Thank you. You they have a grandmother who used to whip you, I bet.
Yeah, man, serious thing, man. I don't know. That's why I two in the smoke Travis much, you know.
Blessed,
yeah, man, we get
blessed
you for a
love.
cash flow mix one time, you know.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Thank you
Yeah,
for the
man,
love.
so just go on do your thing, Dada.
Thank you, man. Rasta.
Bless
Yeah,
up
man,
yourself,
I'm
Sam.
Jahmiel.
Manners.
Yeah, man, everything real, so just go on do the thing, see, let's see.
Yeah, brother, give thanks.
Yeah, man, Dada and Mama sang every song happy bill, that's what I say.
Up.
Up.
Yeah, man, we like when you get Dada and Mama mixed, you see.
For real, like, balance that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, so just go on do your thing, you know.
Yeah, brother, give thanks.
Big up, big up.
Yeah, man, Blaze Bone, go on big up yourself.
Every time, Shaka
Whole
Warrior.
of Philadelphia.
Voila.
Yeah,
man.
All right,
Yeah,
big up
man.
yourself, Shaka. It was really good to meet him. I mean, that's one of our callers who week after week him don't
Last
leave
week,
me
at the
out.
first we see him.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's been on here for years.
Yeah,
So.
big up yourself.
Shaka,
President of the Marcus Garvey.
yeah, man.
Yeah, Buzz through calling you live.
ID himself.
Yeah, man.
Welcome,
Hail.
caller.
Yeah, good night. How you doing?
We're
Good night.
How
We're
are you?
good.
Yeah, I'm blessed. Jahmiel,
Blessed.
what happened, brother?
There, man. Give thanks.
Full energy, but me don't know how you go fast and pay all you with them tune there.
What
How
you
you
say?
go manage?
How me go do what?
How you go fast and tune and pay all you with them good tune there? Because they don't love good tune there.
Well,
Ellis Kelly and Muta Baruka alone can't bust a good tune there. Yeah, you have to go find a way still.
well,
But anyway,
recently I've been to Grenada and the people them gravitate to the music, and you don't know where fans locally too. I mean, and
Yeah, we know,
everybody
but
will
that-
gravitate to the
and-
thing, but
and
we
the
do have
fans
people
them.
who listen.
Yeah, I know your fans them a play the music. Yeah,
No, but you have the DJs them who support with same way too, man.
A couple of them, without the money, you know. It's
And caller, that is why he's on this platform now because of his good music. So that is why he's in the spotlight. That is why he's getting his shine. So
Jahmiel, left one give Papa Muta for it. The father tune, 'cause you know them are their real daddy.
Yeah. All right, then I do that much.
All right.
Yeah.
Muta Baruka with our number 4 father, you know. Yeah, man. So Emmanuel, Marcus, Garvey, and Muta, and Bob Marley.
all right, caller. And I can
So big up Mr. Darwin.
I can see Muta putting on
Yeah,
a
man,
smile
respect.
from where I
Then you
am.
don't know that man he can't deny it, man. And we daddy.
Yes.
And I tell you, if you Irish him to all, you know that. too.
True, it is what it is. He can't hide.
You can't change. And
All
you
right.
burn the pay all of them, too, you know.
All right, see there, a very solid note to leave it on. 10
Thanks,
o'clock
caller.
in
We're
the
out of
eye.
time.
Thanks so much for calling. With less than seconds
minute.
remaining, any uplifting words or parting words to upcoming entertainers, Jamaicans in general, people?
All right, so you see in this music game, I'm get to find out you have to have the right set of people in your surroundings.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It take persistence too. You as the artist have a persistence throughout the hardship. Get me I say? Because I mean, it has been a long journey for me, but I learn a lot along the way. And at the end of the day too, you have to love what you do. Yeah.
True. I mean, and Ray. Well, Ray gave us so much advice.
You know, yeah, you're pretty wise, Ray Darwin. Yeah.
Wow, thank
No, you are. You
Ray,
think
Ray.
them make sense? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All
See,
right.
that's Ray
So
Darwin
what
right
you
there.
leaving us with? Because Muta is standing by with the saw.
Anytime they left. No
and
time
we
done,
don't want him to give us a look.
Climb up his saw already if you start cut the edge, you know, I'll get the edge cut off.
Ray, he's looking at the clock. Go ahead. Less than seconds.
So all I want to say is that Jamaica, I love you. Thank you for the support with People's Choice. And yes, we have some new things coming. And yeah, man, it's time we stand up like the song say, because nobody can help if we don't help ourselves. And I love Jamaica, I love you know. I want to have to, yeah, something have to change.
All right. Thank you so much. A big thank you to Ray Darwin and Jahmiel for coming through the buzz and being absolutely on time. We respect and appreciate that. Also want to say big up to our entire team. Big up to Cubano, Shane Gohagan, Mark Hudson. Big up our producer, Gavin Grant.
The
big
boss.
up to DJ Brian.
Yes. And we want to say thanks to all the big ups. We want to say big ups to Tari Lovell and Randy Myers and Sabrina Watson. Thanking Ray Darwin and Jahmiel once again.
And thank you both. Thank you so
Yeah, man.
much.
Big
It
up
was
my
a
father.
pleasure.
Hold on, big up my father, come in with my listen. Big up my mother, you know me, I say big up my fans, them. You don't
Yes.
know, big up my manager, big up boys, big up Mario, big up Craigtown, big up Choseland, big up Portmore, Passage for my born and girl. Quantium Records, you don't know, Not Nice, YPP, every producer will help me along the way. Big up.
Big up.
Bugle,
See
the
them?
whole link.
And I just want to say really quick, in Buff Beer, there's a Georgie supermarket, Area FM, blazing night 24/7. And
All
Benji
right.
them. So more big up the Buff Beer and all. Big up yourself with the dumpling and the saltfish them.
Big up Portland, massive locking and clocking. All right, that's it for the E-Buzz this week. Bones, you can't wait till the show done.
I'm just trying to organize the table here. Yes.
Big up to
Yes.
you, our listeners. Big up to everybody. Yeah, big up to everybody who supported the Marcus Garvey celebration and made it a tremendous success.
It was great. It was
yeah,
great.
thank you. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm DJ Bones.
Join us
another
next week.
for
All
another
right. See you.
exciting
Multiple is up next with the cutting
edition
edge.
of The Buzz.
Don't make diseases spread. Wash your hands with